Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your one and only Salami, and today we have Dragon Age Inquisition up and running correctly on Steam Deck. If you weren't aware, Inquisition did not recognize the Steam Deck's controllers for some bizarre reason, so we've been relying on community controls. But one of the community members has gone and made an official Proton fork, which lets us use the official inbuilt 360 or PS4 / Xbox One controls. So in this quick guide, we're going to show you how to do that. And at the second half of the video, I'm also going to have my recommended specs, video options. So stick around if you want to have a look at those. And if you're happy with this video, please give me a comment and let me know if it worked for you. Alright guys, let's crack into it. Okay, so to get started, it's actually pretty straightforward. All we're going to need to do is go to this website here. I will put it in the comments below. The DIA Proton GE Custom. So as I said before, pretty straightforward custom Proton layer that we can apply just to Dragon Age Inquisition, which will give us the ability to use the in-game control scheme, which is much better than using a community layout, which is good, but this is better. So to be able to do this, we are going to need to go to our home, and then from there we've got to go to a particular folder. But to find that folder, it's going to be hidden. As you can see, the steam.steam folder is hidden. So in the right hand corner up here, you have to go show hidden files, okay? And otherwise you're going to get stuck on the home screen here with no ability to do that. So head down, show hidden files, and there we go. We can now reach steam.steam. So what we're going to do is going to download it, extract it. We're going to cut to this. So right click or left trigger, I should say, and we're going to copy this into a particular folder in the steam.steam folder. So we go home, Steam, and then we're going to go into Steam and compatibility tools. And you'll see here you've got some Proton layers, and then you just paste it in there. It's really that easy. Head back to game mode, and we're good to go. As you can see, we're back in game mode. All you've got to do is go to play screen, go to your cog, go to your properties, compatibility, force use compatibility, and turn on the Dragon Age Inquisition Proton layer. As easy as that, and we're basically good to go. Just remember to turn off the community layout and set it back to just the standard recommended layout gamepad with joystick trackpad, okay? And when you do that, it just will make things easier. Make sure you do that first before loading up Inquisition, or you'll have to quit out of Inquisition and reload the game for it to notice that you've now turned on a controller. And once you're in game here, it'll take a minute to load up. Once you're in the game, into the options folder, you may need to just use your finger to touch tab into options. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just using my finger and I'm just tapping through and change the gamepad or keyboard. Okay, and then once you've done that, we are done. We are sorted, and we can now play Dragon Age Inquisition with a controller. The menu screens here work with the analog stick. They don't use the D-pad for some bizarre reason. Anyway, that's about it. I'll see you in game. So as you can see, we now have proper controls up and running in Dragon Age Inquisition. In the right hand corner, you can see we've got our pulled triggers and bumpers. We've got our official radial wheel here that's from Dragon Age Inquisition, which is awesome, by the way. And I'll show you a little bit of gameplay, and then afterwards we'll do our video options. See you soon. So here we are in the options menu, head down to display. I've just got it full screen, 1280 by 800, vertical syncs on. You probably don't need it on, but I have it on anyway. So resolution scale is at 85. So that is, the internal resolution is slightly lower, but that is just giving us the ability to have some more options maxed out. Some people might not like it's a little bit softer, but personally, I think it's worthwhile in the end, and the video in the background will give you that choice. You can see how it looks. So I've got mesh quality at high, tessellation quality at medium, I've got texture quality at fade touched, which is maximum, and then we've got things like shadow quality at high, and we will keep going. I've put this on, I've slowed this down so you can follow along if you'd like. Otherwise, just speed it up and you can get to the settings. Most things are on high, a mixture of high, medium. I think the only one is fade touched is texture quality. Everything else is either high, medium, and there's a couple of ultras in here. But apart from that, you should be able to get pretty good locked 60 frames. You might see in my FPS counter it's under, but you've got to understand that I am recording this directly off the Steam Deck and not using a capture card, so I am using some CPU cycles for recording. So you can't use my FPS as a standard, as it's actually a little bit higher when you're not recording, and just 2 times MSAA, just to make sure that we don't, if you go any higher than that, I find it starts to be a little bit too much for the poor Steam Deck to handle. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and let me know how you went below. All right, catch you in the next one.